Make sure to check out G2A, have really cheap PC games, Xbox Live codes, and a whole bunch more. Link in the description below.
Yo, what's up guys? It's OGXRAYZ. Welcome back to another episode of my Would You Rather Zombies, and in today's episode we got some really good submissions or questions or would you rather from the last episode, which was a while ago. I think I did the last episode before I went to LA, which I'm really sorry, but this whole month has been dedicated to revelations and finding Easter eggs and storyline information and the super Easter egg. But now that we're kind of winding down and we're still doing that other stuff, but not as in-depth as we were for the main Easter egg, it kind of gives us a little time to relax, sit back, and do a little bit more fun stuff here. So let's go ahead and jump into them. All of these questions will be coming in, or all these would you rathers more would be coming in from the comment section from the last episode. So if you guys have any would you rather questions for me, leave them down in the comment section below. It might be featured in the next video. And please follow along with these would you rather questions by leaving your response in the comment section below. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Also, thumbs up any would you rathers that you guys want me to do. So if in the comments you see one that you thought was really good, thumb it up so I can see it. But let's go ahead and jump into our first would you rather question. All right, so the first would you rather comes from Daniel Easton, and he says, would you rather have all the perks brought back or all the wonder weapons brought back? And this guy says that he would rather have the perks. Now for me, let's just pretend this is Revelations here, right? So would I have rather had all the perks, or would I have rather had all of the wonder weapons? And I would have chosen all of the wonder weapons because I had so much fun with the Thunder Gun and the Apothecon Servant that I feel like if they added all of the other weapons, like, you know, the DG2, if we had the Mark III, the Mark II, the Mark I, if you want to call it that, the Raygun, if we had all these other things, all these other wonder weapons in the game, I think that it would be so freaking fun, dude. It would be crazy to have so many people with these wonder weapons. So I would choose the wonder weapons, but it would probably cause the game to crash endlessly, so there is that risk as well. Alright, so the next one comes from JetBlack070, and he says, would you rather have Resurrection 2.0 or DLC 5 with remastered zombie maps? Let's see, I would almost at this point rather have a DLC 5, because obviously we already had the map and it wasn't Resurrection 2.0, and essentially DLC 5 would be Resurrection 2.0, same thing. So I would say DLC 5, remastered zombie maps, and maybe a new one. I mean, it would be sick if we could do that, but I mean, if all they give us is remastered maps, I am totally cool with that. Less time for me to have to jump on my 360 or my PS3, so boom, there we go. Next one comes from Adrian Reyes, and he says, would you rather have Gobblegum in real life or perks in real life? And I would choose perks in real life because I think those are way better. Gobblegums usually have a limit on them, and so it'd be like I use them and that's it, while if I use perks, those are permanent until I went down or bled out or got first aid, whatever happens in real life. So I would probably use the perk bottles because then I would have them permanently. I could just drink a perk bottle and sit in my room here in front of my desktop the whole time and be like, have extra health and like speed and everything. It would be insane. Gobblegums would probably run out, so it depends on you. If you want temporary abilities, go with Gobblegum. I would choose the perks because it would be permanent, or until I bled out, which could happen here in Chicago, honestly. Next one comes from Lincoln Waldner, and he says, would you rather have the Raygun Mark III on Revelations or the staffs back? And whoa, the map is out, and guess what? We got neither. We didn't get the Raygun Mark III, and hell no, we did not get the magical staffs of wonderness and memories and fun. We did not get those. So if I could choose between the two, I would say the staffs. I wish we could get these staffs or these staves, whatever way you want to say it. But I wish we had those back because honestly, in my opinion, those were so much fun, and the fact that everyone could have one was amazing. That's why I enjoyed Der Eisendrock so much. Everyone had a bow, each one was a wonder weapon, each one was epic and fun to use, and I just feel like if they did that again and they brought the staffs, it would be the same feeling. So there we go. Next one comes from Justin. He says, would you rather play Zetsubo no Shima on last gen or Transit on last gen? And we've already played Transit on last gen, so I would go with Zetsubo just to see how it looks, although it would probably look just beyond horrible. Oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. I mean, just remember Shadows of Evil. Can you imagine? Just imagine Zetsubo. It would be like I'm playing a 64 game, an N64, which, hey, those are fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Zetsubo on last gen because I've already played Transit on last gen. Next would you rather comes from Space Alec, and he says, would you rather have no wonder weapon or no pack-a-punch? And I would rather have, ooh, that is a tough one. I'd probably say no wonder weapons, only because the ray gun sucks. Now it sucks. So if that was the only wonder weapon, you know, before we had where the ray gun was, oh my god, insane, and you didn't have anything else, I would almost rather have Pack-a-Punch just because it would take way too long to get through rounds, and You know, wonder weapons usually are made so like if you are in a sticky bind, you can use it, or to clear a big mob of them, but they're not exactly the best ones for going longer, so I would totally go with Pack-a-Punch over a wonder weapon. That's just me. What would you guys choose? All right, so next one comes from Toxic Man 7 is 2000. That's a very good name there. It says, would you rather use the Car 98 and you can Pack-a-Punch it, or use the SMR with not a Pack-a-Punch? I would go with the Car 98 because it was a annoying but fun weapon to use in World at War, and number 2, it's Pack-a-Punch. So I would rather have a Pack-a-Punch weapon, even if I have to scope in over a SMR, which is just trash, and then you don't Pack-a-Punch it, it's even bigger trash. So that's what I would choose. Alright, so next one comes from Awesome Chaos, and he says, would you rather have Hellhound rounds with a Panzer Soldat joining them, or the Die Rise Nova Monkey Crawlers rounds and have a Margwa boss? So keep in mind, he says you also get a free perk from the monkeys if they don't hit you. I would rather face the Die Rise Monkey Crawlers and the Margwa boss because I kind of feel like I've already had a lot of the Panzer and of the dogs, and again, not because they're bad or anything, but we've had them on the Giant, we've had them on all the other, you know, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 1 maps, World at War, and stuff like that. So if I could, I would rather do a throwback to Die Rise with the monkeys and the Margwa. I just feel like that would be super freaking, you know, just hectic craziness. But anyway, so there we go. Our next one comes from CHSalman, and he says, would you rather never have a new weapon introduced into maps or never have new perks? And well, we basically had that here for Black Ops 3 Zombies, where no new perk was introduced after Shadows of Evil, which kind of sucks. And at the same time, I'm kind of like, you know what? I would rather have a wonder weapon. For instance, Gorak Krovi, the Mark III was so much freaking fun, dude. So much fun. I would almost rather have that just because I feel like I would have more fun with a wonder weapon over, you know, a perk, a new perk or whatever. So there we go. That's my choice. What would you guys choose? All right, so second to last comes from Mr. Tomato, the Immortal. He says, would you rather no Pack-a-Punch for the Easter egg or no wonder weapon for the Easter egg? So I would choose no Pack-a-Punch because I could still have wonder weapons in the boss fight for Revelations, and that would work. Now, if it was other maps, I would choose Pack-a-Punch over a wonder weapon. For instance, like Zetsubo, you don't necessarily need to have the, you know, upgraded, you know, wonder weapons or whatever. You obviously need to have the KT4, but that one you can do through a quest, so that's already good. I guess it depends on the situation, but more times than not, I would probably choose a Pack-a-Punch over a wonder weapon. Just, you know, that's just the way I feel. So there we go. All right, so the last would you rather question comes from Samuel Rivas, and he says, would you rather create the dream map you always wanted but no one would play it, or create the horrible map ever but ever plays it and features it on everything, you know? Okay, so basically he's saying, would I rather create this amazing dream map that I always wanted but no one would play it, or would I rather have a just horrible transit meets transit squared map and everyone plays it? And that would suck. I would rather have only a few people find a dream map over a horrible map, because we don't need another horrible map, and if everyone's playing it, chances are it's a giant meme, and I don't want to be a giant meme, so I would go with the dream map. I don't know about you guys. Let me know your comments down below. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of my Would You Rather Zombies. I do want to mention here that I had a lot of people asking me about the whole Azura thing. I believe that's how you say his name. Azura? It could be either one. I'm sorry. I don't know how to pronounce this. There's so many ways you can pronounce it. But apparently he created this series, and, you know, so huge shout out to him. I didn't even know that he did this series. I got some Would You Rather questions from Reddit for the first episode, and now I'm using your comments. So there you go. So credit to him, I believe, for being the first person to actually do the series. So I don't know if it is, then huge shout out to him. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you guys drop a like and a favorite. It does about it. It's appreciated. If you guys have any more Would You Rather questions for me to answer, leave them in the comment section below. I might be featured in the next video. And of course, if you are new, if you want to see even more videos like these in the future, if you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe and you turn on notifications. It does help out. Follow me on Twitter for more updates, news, rumors, links, and more. And if you want to, check out my second channel, gaming channel, both linked down below. I'll see you guys in the next upload. I'm out. Peace.